Hey yo, I'm back with a quickie. Everyone's favorite it girl of the anime season, Dungeon Meshi, or Deliciousindungeon. I'm a big fan of the manga, and I'm super happy to see all the love the anime adaptation is getting. It's essentially a story about a D&D group venturing into a dungeon to save their friend that got left behind, but they're completely flat broke. So in order to get down there as fast as possible and to mitigate costs, they decide to eat the monsters that they encounter while they're in the dungeon. And one of the characters is just a little too excited to do that. The manga is really good and is a very well put together story, and it has a lot of that deepest lore. On top of that, the anime is being made by none other than Studio Trigger, which is crazy. Like, what an anime studio. And needless to say, the anime is already a raging success, with the second season already underway. I remember being in the panel for the premiere of the first episode last Anime Expo, and people walking out almost disappointed, thinking that it was just another cooking anime. And I kept thinking, no please, it's really good, I swear, it's not just cooking. It's so good. Give it a chance. I am so glad not so many people actually thought the same way and gave it a try. I mean, what kind of real anime fan's gonna pass up a Studio Trigger show? I mean, you gotta give it at least a couple episodes for the animation. I'm modeling some of the familiars one of the characters makes along their way in the dungeon. I'm still healing, so I picked up models that were relatively simple and easy to finish in a short amount of time because I can't use my hands for a super long time. My mittens are still a little broken. My other projects I'm still working on, they're just a little too complicated to finish in a timely fashion while I'm still recuperating. I am so happy to see Dungeon Meshi succeed. I highly recommend it, both the anime and the manga. The manga is finished, so you can read the whole thing while you're waiting for the next season. I actually just got back from Anime Expo, if you want to check out my videos on that. But Anime Expo Artist Alley was packed with Dungeon Meshi merch, which is always a good sign to gauge the success of a show. I wanted to get the Dungeon Meshi creator to sign my manga because she happened to be a guest of honor at AX this year. But oh my gosh, was there so many people racing to get the same thing. The autograph tickets disappeared in under 5 minutes when they were posted online. And I heard somebody sold an autograph ticket for over $1,000. People were lining up the day before just for a chance to get tickets on standby. I am a fan of Dungeon Meshi, but I am not that dedicated. Maybe I'll get a chance someday if the hype ever dies down. When I'm all healed up and feeling a little bit better, I'd really like to make some silly Senshi figures in the future when I'm not so broken. The main fan service in the show and in the manga is Senshi panty shots, and I'd love to do a bunch of silly little Senshi panty shot figures. Let me know what you guys think about Dungeon Meshi, if you've ever read it or heard it or watched it, and who's your favorite character. My favorite character is Senshi. I'd love to do more quick modeling sessions while I heal. Leave me some recommendations for quick, simple figures that I could potentially do on my downtime below in the comments. My live sessions are probably going to have to wait until I'm completely healed, which, according to my doctor, is completely up in the air. I do not recommend soft tissue injuries. They are pretty lame and uncool. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you like my content. If you're ever interested in any of my models, feel free to check out my Cults 3D or my Etsy. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye bye.